Hello and welcome to another week of Embarrassing for No Reason, the podcast. My name is Sam Tatum. This
Hello.
lovely lady to my left is Tatum Daniela McGreal. Oh, wait, Tatum Daniela.
Think Jesus.
It's a confirmation name. It's a religious name. Tatum Daniela. What's a religious name? Faith.
Yes.
Tatum Daniela Faith McGreal.
That's my full name.
And yeah, this is another week of Embarrassing for No Reason, the podcast. Sort of like if you bumble through life, bumble, not the app, but sometimes the app. If you, bumble through life and you're sort of a bit awkward and things get in the way a bit and you constantly have chaotic energy following you around, or you just like hearing people that do, this is the place for it.
It is. Just like how Sam bumbled through the description of our podcast. We want to bumble
We're
through
not
life
sponsored by Bumble, can I
you.
just say as
No,
well?
we're not. I
But
wish.
If you want Bumble, we've said it a few times now.
Yeah, start making some money,
Honest to
son.
God.
How's your week been?
My week's been all right, you know.
Good.
It's my quarter birthday today. So it means it's 3 months since my birthday. So every 22nd, do you get that? Like on your birthday number. So for you, it's 28. Yeah, that's the day you were born.
Yes.
Every 28th of every month, do you think about your birthday?
Literally never.
Do you not?
No. It was a big thing for me to even bring up my birthday this year for the big 3-0. That is the first time I've done that for a
No, but I'm not saying like make plans.
No,
I'm
I know,
saying,
but
do you recognise it when it's the 28th?
No.
You're like, oh, that's the same one as my birthday's on.
No, that's what I'm saying, because I don't normally think about it. It's honestly
Mad.
at the back of my head.
Is it?
You're odd.
Every 22nd.
You attention-seeking
The 22nd
knob.
of every month, I will think, my birthday's on the 22nd. What is it? How many months?
Don't know. So what do you want? A happy
No,
birthday?
nothing, maybe a quarter of a birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
Then that's it. Thank you very much.
Such an attention seeker.
That is a
I
quarter of the
can't.
song.
I'm sorry. No, I don't think anyone does that.
Well, if we're talking about seeking attention, so this part of the podcast, is where we come with our examples of things that are embarrassing for no reason. Now, this one is something that's forever made my blood boil. I'm going to say I've seen it on a lot of people, girls mainly, but a lot of people do it. Where people have their iPhone background or any other phone, and their background is of them, just them. Fine if it's a group, but when your background is of just you, I think you need to talk to someone. And this week, I saw Tatum's phone background. Guess who it's of?
In my defense,
Go on.
okay, it is of me,
Let's say the defense.
but that technically for me is scenery.
It's you and scenery, which does make it better. Like, don't get me wrong, that definitely is better. But your background is of just you. That's,
yeah, but it's not my face.
That's mad.
If you're not watching this on YouTube, let me describe it. So it's me in Croatia, sort of me looking out into the distance.
Full body of you though. Like it's not just like the back of your shoulder or your head, It's your full back, your full body, down to your toes, top of your head, all you.
I'm looking out to the lovely Croatian sea, and it's just a really nice.
That does make
background.
it better. That does make it better. But I think some people have like a selfie of them as their background. You've
Okay,
seen that a few
that's
times.
mad.
That is mad. I see that sometimes on people's phones, and I'm like, come on. But yours is like 50% on the way there.
So you think I'm self-absorbed?
I think there's something off. If your background's of you, I think that is.
Oh, you think I'm vain?
It's time for a wake-up call.
Is it?
I think so.
What do you want me to change it to?
Well, I have the one that changes every hour, which is
Do
quite.
you?
It's quite fun, but also quite often.
That's risky.
I forget it's my phone.
Exactly.
Because it's like a whole new
I've seen your
background.
albums.
No. It's just of scenery. Yeah. So like you can click a thing on my phone where it just says like just scenery, and every hour it just changes to different scenery, but it doesn't know what is like a screenshot and what is actually things that I've been to see. So sometimes I'm like, no way. When was I in Sri Lanka? And I'm like, oh.
Oh, that's nice. Wait, how do you do the thing where you can change your phone background? Because you'll absolutely rinse me for another one I had. Hang on. Oh, no, you're going to rinse me. I am the worst. This is an epiphany for me. So this one is when I went to Disneyland. That's me in front of the castle. That's a pre-saved background.
No,
That's
had
me
you.
in
That's
front
only a year ago, by the way. I was with her.
Yeah, that's me in front of the Disney castle. That was my background once.
That's, oh my God, just you.
Me at the marathon sobbing with my friend. Does that count? It is of me, but I think that's a monumentous moment, so I don't know.
Oh my God, this is wild. All your backgrounds have been of yourself. Is there any more?
Yeah, there's one more. And again, it's oh no, this is such an ick from me. This is when I brought my tripod to Switzerland, and it's me in the mountains, and I'm looking back over my shoulder at the mountains.
You've stood and timed that photo.
Yeah, I put it on self-timer. Oh no, wait, I had a clicker or something.
The view is gorgeous there. It doesn't need you in it. And I say that with all the love in the world. I say this with all the love in the world. But as a background photo, that, perfect for an Instagram post.
Yeah, it did go on my Insta.
But for some reason, to me, it really weirds me out when people's phone backgrounds are themselves.
Right, let me change it.
I'm okay with it being your back.
No, I've changed it to a boat now. You've got me insecure. I'm insecure, and you've made me change it.
No, a boat's always a win.
A boat with a beautiful sunset.
Boat with a beautiful sunset. Hey, can't get bloody wrong.
All right, well, as soon as you've rinsed me. Oh no, mine isn't about you today, actually. I really wish it was. But my embarrassing for no reason this week are VR headsets. To me, they are such an ick. You're basically blindfolded, and in your head, you're playing this game, right? But to everyone else, you look like a right knob. Do you know what I mean?
And some people go on first dates.
I can't
remember if I've been on a date there or whether it was just with friends now. But years ago, I went, and like you put on the headset, don't you? And, like there's a thing, I think there's one in Camden, like a VR room or whatever. And you just, like, if you ever take the headset off and look at the other person.
Do it.
Then...
No.
Do you know what I mean? And just it's the silence. It's kind of the same vibe as, you know, when you're at a silent disco and you take the headphones off, you just hear like, every time we touch,
you just hear pitter patter.
Kiss, I swear I could fly.
Cascada.
That happens at my silent disco.
It's horrible.
Isn't it? It's the same vibe as that. Where
it
like
really
you're
is.
all having a good time when you're like all engrossed in it, but the minute you step back,
if you're looking at their date and they're like,
yeah, honestly, yeah, no, it's really. I don't really know what your one was. Were you fighting or dancing?
I was climbing a ladder, then I started dancing.
It's a new mixed martial art. It was a fascinating thing to watch, actually.
Yeah. Oh, look at these two. All right, come on. You're okay? Oh, what? Either they're having an affair or they're just very shy.
So for the purpose of the tape, Tatum and I was canoodling in the corner to the Coldplay gig. If you haven't seen the biggest news story that's happened this week, where have you been for one?
Bloody been.
But basically, Chris Martin at a Coldplay gig called out a couple on like a kiss cam. It's like it'd been panning to loads of different people, then it found this couple who were having an affair. And they were
allegedly
caught on camera, allegedly. And they were caught on camera, and they were a CEO and like a CFO, both working at the same company.
The tea is teeing. Wait, actually, is it alleged? Have they admitted that?
I think it's...
Because I've seen, so obviously the guy that got caught was the CEO of this company, whatever.
Yeah.
Did he resign? That's the latest I saw. I never know what's fake.
I never know what's fake. I saw a statement from him that I thought was real, and it quoted Coldplay. And I was like, this man is a gaslighter. Like, I can't believe that he's gone... like trying to talk about how Coldplay songs are about bringing people together and all this. And I was like fuming.
Yeah.
And then it turned out that wasn't actually him. And I was like, why would I fall for a piece of paper so easily?
He signed it off saying lights will guide you home or something.
Yeah.
Nah. But there's been so many memes and stuff like that. I don't know what's true.
Yeah.
But in my head, right, so obviously, you know, I don't know if they've admitted it or not, but if they have had an affair, so they've, what looks like, hired a box out at a Coldplay gig. They've got their own little box with their other colleagues in there. So the other colleagues know that they're doing the dirt.
Yeah.
I've got
that woman that's next to them in the video definitely is...
Oh, she knows.
She's in the friendship group, or she knows one of them. She was beaming from ear to ear.
Because she knew that she'd
been
been caught.
Look round. You know, like, say if you'd seen like your person next to you just been caught like on camera, you'd look for where they are.
Exactly.
She didn't look for where they are. She's just like that. She's good. Cheshire
She's
Cat.
like, they've been fucking had by Chris Martin. It's great.
All places to have an affair at Coldplay.
I know.
Like the most vanilla affair in the world. Honestly.
Innit? What? I'm
Coldplay.
sorry. If you're doing the dirt and having an affair, what happened to a good old little grotty Premier Inn off the back of the M65? Do you know what I mean?
Easy Hotel. Have you ever been in one of them?
An easy hotel.
Have you ever been in an Easy Hotel? Have you not?
Have you?
It's the EasyJet hotel chain. They're called Easy Hotels.
Is that where you have your affairs?
That's where I have my affairs. But no, I've been in one before in Luton because it was and I just could tell that
that's more exciting.
This is the place. You know, I was in there and I was like, this is where affairs happen.
Get up to your funny business there, not a bloody Coldplay gig.
Honestly.
Kissing cam.
Kiss cam at
honestly.
Coldplay.
The poor family. Well, I wish the family the best. What else has been going on in the world of embarrassing for no reason, Sam?
Well, white chocolate Maltesers are back.
Oh my God. What a throwback.
And I tried them.
Mm-hmm. Any good?
Mid.
Really?
And I'm really good because I used to love white chocolate Maltesers, but I swear they've changed the middle, but I could be wrong here.
Yeah, but...
And I love Maltesers, right? I'll put that out there now on the table.
Me too.
One of my favourite chocolates of all time. Such a classic.
Especially out of a box.
So light, you
It's
need new
different out
ways
of
to
a
be
frickin'
naughty,
box.
whatever they say on the packet.
Says what?
So light, you need new ways to be naughty. Do you remember them adverts where they do something silly with them?
You're showing your age.
It's still the slogan now.
Is it?
Yeah, it is. It 100%.
That's giving noise.
Showing my age. You met yourself.
That's
giving 90s.
It is. It's giving like Special K era and like Davina on a workout DVD.
Yeah,
So no,
an era that you very much were alive for, sweetheart. Let me tell you that. Very much alive and pecking at Maltesers. I will tell you that for nothing, actually. This isn't why you saying it like you don't remember Davina's DVDs. You ain't no spring chicken now. We're 30. Anyway, right.
Right, what?
What was I saying? I've lost the plot.
Maltesers.
Ready to have a scrap here and
I'm
now.
always ready to have a scrap.
I'm absolutely
I'll
ready
have
to
you
have
on
you. I
toast,
swear to ya.
So, White Maltesers are
White
back.
Maltesers are back. I wasn't as blown away this time round because, like, I don't know. I don't know if my palate has changed.
No, it's because back in the day they used to put any old shite in
that's what it
in
is.
confectionery. Now it's
But
like
Maltesers themselves have stood the test. Like, I'll still try them.
true.
I'll try them now, and I'm like, you are filth. But like, I try the white chocolate Maltesers, and they weren't just from my memory. I used to love them, but I don't know whether white chocolate is something that maybe my palate has left in the past, and I'm moving.
You've got more of a mature taste.
I think more milk choc now. I haven't got anywhere near as far as dark yet, but like
really?
milk choc now, I think is probably above. But as a kid, I used to love white chocolate. White chocolate reminds me of swimming. So
Oh yeah.
I don't know if this is something that everyone would have done, but I want to ask you: did you used to have swimming lessons as a kid?
Yes.
After swimming lessons, would you go to the vending machine?
Absolutely, all the time. Get a quid off me dad.
You got two cancelled snacks, right? Two snacks right now that used to be around
Ooh.
in the UK from that vending machine. What are you getting? Like, we're talking like white chocolate Maltesers, Tutti Fruttis.
Oh, this is so hard.
We're talking Dream Bars. Like all of them are just lining up the shelves. Mars Planets, they're all in there. What are you getting?
I do. Oh, can I have 3?
Go on.
I do barbecue ribs, Walkers.
Black pack.
They're filth.
The
Meat.
black packet of crisps.
Yeah. They were good.
Pure meat
Pure
crisps.
meat.
Hey, back in the day when you could put the real rib in there. It's the real rib.
I do those barbecue crisps. I do. Oh, what were they called? They were like. Were they Mars? Like crispy rolled? There's some kind of like crispy roll thing.
Milky
Way crispy rolls.
They are back.
Are they?
Yeah, they're back. They've been quietly back for a couple
Right.
of months. I don't know if it's just in the corner shop near mine.
I feel like there was like a Mars version, like a Mars Delight. Were they like a
Mars-
crispy roll as well?
Yeah, Mars Delight. It was almost like ribbed.
Right.
It was like it looked almost like a little like a tunnel kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like with loads
And they
of
had
little-
milk chocolate
loads of little
around
bits.
it.
Yeah, and then
That.
like, yeah,
And I do Fruity Polos. Remember them?
they were minging.
I love the Fruity Polo.
I used to get them, so I used to always get fruit polos after swimming, but I don't remember why because they were just they'd all
just needed
stick.
something
They'd all
sweet.
stick
Yeah,
together.
they would.
They'd all just be a clump when you'd open it up. The purple packet was a bad aesthetic as well.
It was,
and
yeah.
like each and every one of them were like just so sweet.
And when you take them to school, they'd be all stuck to your school book and all that, you know. Oh, but that's nostalgia for me.
I'd go for, do you remember Echo bars?
Yes. I feel like they were dead though. Were they the minty ones?
No, not minty. They were banging. They were like, again, they were like white chocolate, milk chocolate around the edge, biscuit throughout the bottom bit.
That does sound good.
And I used to eat it bit by bit. So I'd nibble. Do you do this with chocolate bars as well? Like nibble around it. So I'd nibble
Kit Kat. Kit Kat chunky.
Kinder Bueno. Nibble around a Kit.
Oh, I always
Nibbling around a Kit Kat chunky is one of the greatest experiences known to man. I've never spoken to anyone about this before, but nibbling around a Kit Kat chunky when you get like the
thick chocolate,
and then do the
thick
ends,
with 2 C's.
and then the top and the bottom because they're not quite as good as the edges.
God, yeah.
And then you just have the biscuit then, which is a bit of a letdown for it being the last bit, but you still eat it.
Yeah. All right, circle back. Echo bar,
and
I forgot about the Wonka bar as well. There's so many. Calippo shots.
I'm going to rule out my vendor machinism here. Okay, mine are just 2 old snacks that I want to bring back now.
Okay, fine.
So an Echo bar, because they came in like a packet, I think, from B&M. They weren't like, they were never a standalone snack, but they were a lunchbox to like lockbox. And then the other thing, do you remember there's a thing called Cadbury Snaps?
Do I? Oh my God, they were so good.
And they were like Pringles shaped chocolates. And I always used to put them perfectly on my tongue. And then
want to do the duck thing?
No, just on my tongue.
Oh, perfectly.
Did you used to do the duck thing?
No, I thought because, you know, with Pringles, you do the duck thing.
I do not.
With the chocolate snaps.
This is slander. I don't do the duck bloody thing. Do you do the duck thing?
No.
You're making me sound like the walking egg.
You are.
I don't do the duck thing.
You give me duck vibes when you'd pop a Pringles.
I
You'd
don't.
slot the crisps in.
No.
You do. I'm sorry.
I promise you, I never do the Pringles duck.
All right, but with the chocolate snaps, they were too delicate for that. You couldn't be doing duck with that. So yeah, you're right. Wrap round the tongue.
Oh my God, they were so
Lidl
good.
do a knockoff of them, and they just ain't the same. Cadbury, bring them back.
Do you remember there was this is well a long time ago. There was like chewing gums, yeah, like extra chewing gums, but you also used to be able to get them almost like little tabs that you'd put on your tongue. I can't remember what they were called.
Yeah.
They were like really fresh.
Yeah, and you just get them out of this sort of, like like a wallet.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know what they were, but they've just come back to me now. They're in a little wallet. You open them up and put them on your tongue and it'd just be really fresh.
The nostalgia.
The
memories unlocked, son.
You
Thank you so much.
We're firmly in X Factor over category now, aren't we, sweetheart? Now, talking nostalgia, Snoop Dogg is big in the music scene, has been for a very, very long time, right?
Thank you for that.
Yeah. Do you know? Name your favourite Snoop song.
Breaking news.
Name me your favourite Snoop song.
My favourite Snoop song is the Doggy Land song that he does on his YouTube channel, and it's an affirmation song, and he's like, today's gonna be an amazing day. Today's gonna be an amazing day.
Deep cut.
Really good.
You should have the audacity to say that I was the it. You know what I mean? Snoop Dogg, and you've picked that.
Google that.
You know,
it's
some of
really
his old
good.
school stuff, and you've picked his Doggy Lang track. Anyway, he's the king of a side quest. He's always doing summer. He was at the Olympics with that horse, whatever was going on there. He did something recently with Paw Patrol. He's in the movie or something.
Loves the green.
He's now bought Swansea Football Club.
I heard that.
Yeah. So
he's
obviously,
mad.
Do you remember Ryan Reynolds?
Was it Cardiff?
No, Wrexham.
Oh.
Yes, who's having Cardiff then? There must be a big toss-up in Hollywood now. Who has to have bloody Cardiff? I bet they're all going around, not me. Got like Jennifer Aniston's out there, I ain't getting it. Because Wrexham and Swansea have been had now.
Yeah.
Cardiff's the third one. But yeah, Snoop now owns Swansea, which is obviously going to give them like a big a big lift, a big bit of support that like someone from Hollywood owns them and all that kind of stuff.
Why has he bought it?
Just laughing, it?
I wish I had enough money to just have a laugh and do that stuff. Because then I would buy Cardiff.
Would ya?
Yeah, I don't know diddly fucking squat about football, but for a laugh.
Yeah.
Might do it.
You'd be good. Yeah, you'd be good at Cardiff.
Yeah.
I can see that for you.
the final thing I want to end on for embarrassing for no reason, and she's a regular to this podcast, whether Sam likes it or not, is Jojo Siwa. She's back in the news.
God's sake.
You know I love talking about Jojo.
I just feel like everything I know about Chris Hughes and Jojo Siwa, what's her name?
Jojo, Jar Jar.
Let me say it again.
Jar Jar
Siwa. I feel like everything I know about Chris Hughes and Jojo Siwa is against my will. Like, I've not asked for any of it.
No.
I don't want to see it, but I see it. It's in my TikTok. It's in my like X account. It's on Instagram. It's on everything.
Well, let me force something else upon you, because Chris Hughes has come out and said that Jojo Siwa, because you know that they're an item now, she's got a nickname for his plums.
His what?
His balls.
His balls. Oh,
I said plums to start because I thought that'd be a bit more
his
PG.
plums. Plums is horrible. I would never like you to call mine plums.
Well, so Chris Hughes says that she calls my balls.
Producer Tom's shaking his head. Would you like yours to be called plums?
No.
No.
It's horrible.
It is horrible. I think you should say sorry.
It's just the way that you just banned Tatum from like calling your balls.
Yeah, never say your plums to me. Ever. Because I wouldn't. I don't like it. It's horrible.
You don't want it to be your little nickname.
Say sorry to men.
Fuck off. Say sorry to men. I'll have you. So, Jojo Siwa calls Chris Hughes' balls
Oh.
Jimmy and Timmy.
Oh.
One that I think of.
You're thinking of Rosie and Jim. His little Rosie and Jim.
Oh,
His little Jimmy and Timmy.
That's horrible.
In what context are you calling them Jimmy and Timmy?
In what context are you naming someone's balls?
Exactly, because that can't
Like,
be when they're getting down to biz, surely, because that's a mood kill. Yeah, you little Jimmy and Timmy.
Hey. Oh. Who gets that emotionally attached to someone else's balls?
Not me.
The
No.
balls can do what they want.
Balls, they're just there, aren't they?
Just
We don't need to name them.
part of the package deal, but not the main event.
I don't think there is more of an embarrassing topic than doctor's appointments, hospital appointments, because every single stage from like booking the appointment to doing the appointment is hard work, and it's embarrassing for no reason.
You're vulnerable, aren't you?
You are.
Really opens you up.
You are.
But in a fun way as well.
Yeah,
Like
we
in
can
a
take the
fun,
mick out of
embarrassing
ourselves,
way.
of course. So we've made it the topic for embarrassing for no reason this week. Do you have anything that you find embarrassing? Didn't you work at a hospital? Have I made that up?
My first job was in a hospital gift shop. Yeah, I missed the first jobs week of this podcast.
Oh yeah,
After
it was you standing Niall Gray.
Niall Gray, but I suggested it as a topic, but I still missed it. So I was really excited to talk about this. But yeah, my first job was in a hospital gift shop. Mortifying the whole time, to be fair. Mainly, I think I've told you this before, because I had long hair with a fringe and I was quite voluptuous, and people would come up to the counter and they'd say to their kid, "Pay the lady."
Yeah, pay the ladies.
Almost every time. But one of my most mortifying stories from working in the gift shop was there was this guy that used to come down in his full hospital gown. I used to work on like a Saturday and a Sunday. It was like my first job when I was 16. And this guy used to come down and there'd be like these like magazines, like crossword magazines or whatever, where the front page you could rip off and send away to win like a holiday. You like enter this draw and you'd win a holiday or win £1,000 or something like that. And he used to come down and buy one. And then he'd come down half an hour later and be like, "The front page is missing."
Oh no!
He used to do it all the time. And I remember one Sunday,
Wait, because dementia, or was he having a laugh?
No, he was sending it off.
Wait,
So he was.
why
so,
was he forgetting?
No, so he'd buy. Right, let me tell you again. So he'd come down and he'd buy this like crossword magazine sort of thing, and the front page would be where you apply to win a holiday or to win £1,000, and you rip it out and send it off, right? And he'd come back with his book and be like, "Front page is missing, can I swap it for another one?" So then he could use the next one to apply again.
Crafty sod.
Crafty sod, right? So I used to just let it go because I'd be like, "Yeah, fine," or whatever. But I remember once at some point, like someone was like, "We're really down on stocks for like this specific crossword book," and I was like, "It's bloody me! I'm letting this man come in 4 times a shift and send off send off the front page. And then this one time, he came in to do it like a fourth time or fifth time on a Sunday. And I remember just being like, mate, I'm sorry. I was like, I know what you're doing. I can't be bothered to return it again. Like, this is the last book. Like, I know you obviously, the front page isn't just falling out of all of these books kind of thing. And he's there in his hospital gown. I'm having a bit of a go at him. And then I look up and my brother and his girlfriend are stood in the corner and they've like just come in to visit me at work. And they're like, why are you having a go at someone in a hospital gown?
No!
I was like, no, I'm so nice to him usually. And they always bring it up. They always like, oh, you're right, Sam. Like, they walked in on me basically just shouting at some bloke in a hospital gown. And I was like, nah, I need to get out of this job.
Yeah, pay the lady and all.
Pay the lady.
I'm looking good for you, some. Well, yeah, that is embarrassing for no reason. Mine at a doctor's appointment is when you're sort of in the waiting room and then you get your name called out. But like sometimes the doctor will like come to the waiting room and take you to the doctor's office. But that walk between the waiting room and the doctor's office feels like the longest walk of all time.
Yeah, because you go like, hey, you're right. Yeah, good. Yeah, good.
Yeah.
How was the journey in? It's raining out or whatever, like, and you try and fill it.
Sometimes it's just silent.
Or silent, yeah.
Pure silence while you clip, clop, clip.
Some doctors can be right knobheads and all, can't they, as well?
No. So they can be
You
rude.
just know they're rude. And you're like, oh, okay, you think you're bloody Billy Big Bollocks.
Yeah, they do think the dog bollocks sometimes.
GPs. Other doctors, fine. GPs, sometimes, honestly. Check yourself.
I'm going to get cancelled.
Yeah.
So we've asked you, what do you find embarrassing for no reason at a doctor's appointment, a hospital appointment? Thank you so much for sending in your voice notes. Let's start with Kira.
My embarrassing for no reason at a doctor's appointment is when they say my name wrong. So my name's Kira, but it's spelled Kira, and it's always, Kyra, you're ready to be seen. It's not my name, it's Kira.
I can relate to that, as my name is Tatum. Tatum. It's always Tatum. Do you get that with Sam?
Not often, no. Not often. Really rarely.
Yeah, very good. Thank you, Kira. We've also had a voice note in from Salvi.
You knock politely on the door, you get in, and the first thing they say is, hey, how are you? And I have to just fight the urge to just be like, yeah, not too bad, thanks, how are you? I mean, I wouldn't be here if I was all right, would I?
The British small talk. That's what I'm doing whilst I'm walking to the doc's office.
That's what, yeah, I've already been and done that bit.
Yeah.
Once we've got into the room.
Down to business.
Down to business. Pure problem, yeah. And I always try and squeeze more problems in. Like,
Do you?
yeah, because I rarely go doctors, but when I do, like, say if I'm going for my knee or something like that.
Oh, you make a day of it.
I'm like, and also chest's bad.
What, 2-for-1 deal?
My ears are a bit blocked. Like, I'm not telling you to do anything about this now, but what can I do? Do you know what I mean? Like, try and meet them in the middle. So it's not like you're not giving me a full assessment on the other thing. But like,
Just a couple of tips.
Hypothetically, doc, if my ear was blocked as well as my knee bad, what would you
tell
do?
me?
What would you tell me?
I know I respect that fully because it's so hard to get an appointment in it. And like, I rarely go as well because, it's hard to get an appointment. I feel like a time waster half the time.
Yeah.
So, yeah, when you're there, tick off a few more.
Get them all
you
in.
may as
Get them all
well.
in. They know what you're up to as well. They fully know.
They're milking it.
Yeah.
It's handing in a sample. So I've only ever given in a urine sample, and I don't know if all doctors are like this or if it's just mine. You aren't allowed to hand it into reception, which I also think is terrible, handing over a pot of your own wee to somebody you don't know.
No.
But at my doctor's, you have to put them in these sort of communal bins near reception and also right in front of the waiting area. So everybody who is sat waiting for their appointment with nothing else to do gets to watch who's putting what in the sample bins. Just awful all round.
Thank you, Sophie.
Have you ever done a urine sample?
Yeah, but when I did it, I feel like I was still, like, my appointment was still going on. So it was like, right, you just need
You did it while the doctor was there.
No.
I don't think you're allowed to do that.
No. So she gave me like the tube or whatever to pee in, and then I slipped off to the toilet, peed in it, and then I gave it back to her.
Tub.
Is it tub? No,
Yeah.
mine was a tube.
A tube?
Yeah, like a cylinder tube.
Ah.
My aim was terrible.
Yeah, that's the thing. It all goes down you, doesn't it? Must be even hard for a girl.
I was going to say, it's all right for you, surely.
But it just keeps going though when I start weeing.
And you're overflowing.
I'm like, nah.
Too much wee.
Bigger
It's getting on my
tub.
hands.
Honestly. Ooh, horrible.
Yeah, but
Have you ever
what's-
done
A poo. No, I actually haven't. Have you?
No, I don't think I have either. But one lad at uni.
You look like you're lying.
No, I haven't. I don't think
I
I have.
have.
Tom Fenner's, producer Tom.
What happened?
Oh yeah, lactose intolerant over there.
Yeah.
What happened?
So you don't poo in a cup. You have to reach in with like a plastic cup.
No, you don't.
No!
Put it in the cup and then give that in.
Wait.
You poo
sorry.
into the toilet, right? Into the water. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you got to pick it out with your bare glove hand.
With your glove hand, yeah.
Wouldn't it be better to poo on something solid? Like, obviously not ideal for anyone but you, but like just to poo like up the edge of the toilet. I don't want to talk about it. But you reach in there like it's a dog poo, a wet dog poo.
In there like it's a wet dog poo.
What if it sinks?
What do you mean?
And you fish it out and then you put it in the thing and then
Yeah.
You poor sod. So you've held your own poo before?
Yeah.
There was a lad at,
That's crazy, that. I've never held my own poo.
It is the worst.
I've gone 30 years and never held my own poo.
I don't think I've ever held my own poo.
Don't think. That's why I think you are lying. Tell us now. It's a safe space.
No, I
remember.
genuinely don't think I've ever held my own poo.
I genuinely don't think.
I don't think I have. I couldn't tell. Like one of my mates might be like, "Do you not remember?" But I genuinely don't think I have.
I'll ask your mum.
Ask me, mum. Yeah. But one lad that I went to uni with, I'll always remember he had to do a stool sample, and he brought it into lecture.
Get fucked.
Because it was like he was late for lecture and he was like, I had to do this earlier and like got to take it back to the doctor's today. And he was like, he had the stool sample in his bag. And then I know, mad. And then I went with him. So like after the lecture theatre, there was like an Iceland right by my uni. Anyone that used to go to UOB will know. And he was walking through the Iceland, like, so it was like a cut through kind of, and it fell out. It fell out of his rucksack. He had it in the side bit of his rucksack and it just like fell out in the pot. So it was in the pot. The pot was just bouncing around Iceland. And I was like, nah, that's his poo sample. And then he had to pick it, and he was a really frantic guy as well. And he had to pick it up and then like rush off to the doctors. And I was like, I can't believe I've just bared witness to this.
Oh my God. He drops his poo.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
I'm fairly sure he did.
What was it in?
So he had
Tupperware?
it in a plastic bag.
A bag?
And then a Tupperware and then like a rucksack. So he had like a rucksack. He had a plastic bag with the poo in.
Did you see the poo?
No, well, no, not really. I didn't click on till afterwards of why he was so frantic because there was like a group of us walking through. And he'd had like,
Oh, God.
he'd had a couple of it, like, times like that where I was like, oh, he's just being frantic for the sake of it.
Oh.
But I'm fairly sure he dropped,
Nah, he defo dropped
he
the
dropped his
shit.
poo in Iceland, yeah.
Good thing it didn't land in a freezer.
Yeah, innit?
Freezer bag.
Chalk ice.
That's crazy.
Horrible.
Sophie, thank you for inspiring all of that. We've actually had a similar voice note from Dan about doing the
Samples.
sample.
Hi, yes. Can you just fill this little bottle up and hand it into the receptionist before you leave? Oh, okay. That had to be on the day where I haven't drunk anything. And then when you finally do wee in the bottle, you then have to try and get it in the bottle. And then you have to hand it to the receptionist without it being too weird. But you're literally handing over a small vial of wee.
It's like, you've pissed on your hands a bit.
Dark wee is so, I feel so ashamed of myself.
Oh, yeah, dark wee.
I feel so ashamed of myself when I've got dark wee.
I know. It's
I'm
like, hydrate
do
yourself,
better.
you grown
One
man.
thing you could do as an adult is drink water. Do you know what I mean? Like, come on. We're not asking for loads here.
Thank you, Dan. Joe has sent us a voice note. What do you find embarrassing for no reason at the doctor's?
What gets it for me is when you're having a blood test and you're in with the phlebotomist and you're not scared of needles, you've had loads of blood tests before, but then they say, sharp scratch now, and the room goes silent. It's so cringe.
I'm triggered by all of that because
Same.
I am.
I'm terrified of them as well.
So am I.
So
like
terrified.
to the point. I'm a grown ass woman. That's embarrassing, isn't it? Being scared of a needle.
I
Grow
remember
up!
you having to do an STI test on Instagram story.
It wasn't on Instagram
You did an Instagram story.
I didn't. I
of you-
documented it to you.
Oh, was
Why
it?
the hell would I document my STI test? You're a nutter.
Nah.
No.
The video of you sobbing.
That was just
remember?
a video for you.
Was it?
Genuinely, yeah, I would not do that.
I
Christ!
swear it was on your close friends.
I
No,
don't
it was
have
just on your
close
main
friends.
Instagram
It wasn't.
story.
It was to you and our good friend Katie Bevan. It was
Was
literally.
it? I remember watching it and being like, is she all right? Because she was in hysterics. You know the finger prick?
Yeah.
She was in literal hysterics. She was like tears all down her
Oh my
face.
God,
I've spent 3
sobbing.
hours trying to do this.
3 hours, and so I did. So you have to like prick your own finger and then fill up the tiny little bottle of blood. And then I got stressed, remember, because I dropped what I had got out on the floor, and I wanted to flip the freaking table. I was like, yeah! I dropped all the blood on the floor. Sorry if you're squeamish, because this is gross and very triggering for me. But honestly, I hate needles, and I've got a blood test on Saturday.
I don't mind injections.
Injections, yeah, but it's still not the
ideal,
best.
yeah.
But the blood, nah.
Not blood
I could
tests.
pass out thinking
Same.
about it, Joe. Thank you. We did have a written shout as well in from Jake, who says, embarrassing for no reason. The ECG sticky pads on a hairy chest. So you sat there, he was sat there with his shirt off in front of a bunch of nurses looking like a gorilla being threatened with a razor. Did they have to shave him?
Yeah, they have to shave you.
No.
Yeah, to
He
put
said
them
he
on.
felt like an animal and
Oh, Jake.
mad.
Because they'd have to. If his chest is that hairy,
You gotta bick it off.
you got to get it off first. Yeah.
No.
And they're bad with Bics. When I've been shaved, I've only ever been shaved by a woman when she was doing my tattoos.
Oh.
But women are just like quick with it. Like when I shave myself, I'm very cautious. I use shaving gel.
Oh,
I
yeah,
I
lather
take
up,
it really,
done.
really. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they don't.
Painful.
Yeah. And how long does it take for your hairy chest to grow back?
Depends how hairy he is. If it was me, it would be 6 years.
Telling them why you're there is really embarrassing.
Short and sweet from Mimi.
It's so true though, isn't it? When you just go in and say like, oh yeah, I'm here for, or even reception, when you have to, you don't know how much you need to tell them. You're like, hey, I'm here to see, and they're like, who? And then you're like, oh, because I've got this. Do you have to tell them that or not? I don't know.
Well, they'll bound it through the fucking waiting room as well. Are you here for your chlamydia test? Yeah, just take a seat. And you're like, fucking hell, Karen! You witch!
The doctor said, sit down on the bed, let's test your knee reflexes. So I sit down, she gets out her little hammer, she kneels down right in front of me, taps me on the knee, it reflexed, and I kicked her over.
No. That's from Dan. I've not done that for ages. You remember when I used to do it in school all the time? You used to like hit my
sit
knee.
next to your mate's leg and then
Yeah, just hit it.
his reflexes are weird generally.
It's
I
so
think.
weird. It gives me the heebie-jeebies.
That would be mortifying, kicking her over.
I mean, yeah.
She should have expected it as well.
I know.
In that line of work. Do you know what I mean? If you're the knee basher, you need to be prepared.
Give yourself a
You
2
need
meter distance, love.
steady pair of shoes.
Yeah. Or like a longer sort of, what do they tap your knee with? A ruler?
Oh, what, you think you need a bigger poking device?
Bigger poking device, yeah, so you can keep your distance. You're not being booted out of the way.
True.
Thank you very much. Jack, what do you find embarrassing for no reason?
I'm whispering because I'm in public, but if you've ever had to go to the doctor to have your willy inspected, and a little lump and bump situation, you have to have 2 people at the same time come to inspect you. So I had one guy just watching the situation while the other got on his knees and asked me to drop my trousers, which felt quite vulnerable, if you ask me.
Cock.
Nah. I want to say, well, obviously, like I spoke about this a few weeks ago on a Storytime episode of my penis injury.
Oh, yeah. Listen back to that if you've not heard it.
Yeah, if you've not heard it, listen. I think it's what Sam's embarrassing injury is the name of the episode. I won't go into details, but basically got my penis caught on a fence and had to have stitches. During that time, obviously, I told you I had a penis cast and like dressing and stuff. So for the first 2 days, I had to keep going back to the healthcare specialist at like the doctors near mine. And she'd like check the dressing and whatever. And then on the last day, I went in there and she was like, okay, let's have a look. And she looked at it and she went, it looks great. And then I pissed myself.
No.
And so did she, because we were both like,
feedback on your pee-pee.
isn't it weird? Well, it was great. I was like,
oh, wow.
great feedback. Thank you very much.
Get that on your hinge. sign off review from Doc.
It looks great. We're both just so awkward then. I was like, oh, she just means healed.
Well, Jack, thank you very much. Unfortunately, though, you are not the biggest silly Billy this week, even though that was a cracking one. If you are new to Embarrassing for No Reason, we like to crown the biggest silly Billy every week to who sent the best voice notes. And this week, our winner is Ivana.
Hey guys. So my embarrassing for no reason at the doctor's, I actually cringe even thinking about this because when it's you two just alone in the room with the doctor, and I was going in for my first smear test, which I was already just embarrassed about anyway, even though we need to do it, girls. We need to do it. We need to get the hoo-has out. But before I even got the hoo-ha out, the doctor asked me, was I a virgin or not? And I literally felt like a dirty whore saying no. My face immediately went red. I literally remember the moment she was like, are you a virgin? And I was like, no. I know I'm 25, but like, I still just was so embarrassed saying no. Oh, I can't think about it anymore. Love you guys. Mwah.
Love you too. Not the dirty whore. Oh.
That is such an uncomfortable chat.
It is. But as
Loads
you said,
of people were replying to my story, yeah. Tom, I want to ask you about this. Loads of people were replying to my story about like having to put your balls in a doctor's hand and cough. I've never had to do it either. I think it must be like, I don't know. I think they must have been older than us. Like it must be a generational thing that used to be like I think it was like a coming of age thing. You had to like.
A what of age?
No.
No.
You had to cough. You had to cough. But I've heard people reference it. I think it's like the generation before. But like.
I feel like I've heard that too.
Yeah, I've never had to do it. And I was like, did I just get missed?
Well,
do you know what I mean?
book yourself a doctor's appointment and
yeah,
check.
Yeah,
Hi, I'd like to put my balls in the doctor's hand and cough.
Quick one, Battersea Medical Centre.
Yeah. Well, Ivana, you're spreading a great message there as well, that everyone should get a smear test if you haven't done it, if you're over 25, absolutely. And you are the biggest silly Billy
congratulations. You deserve it thoroughly for that, because that is a very, very awkward moment.
An awkward chat.
If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so across all platforms at EFNR Podcast. You can rate us 5 stars on Spotify and podcasts as well. That'd be really, really nice. And we'll continue the doctor chat with our next story time.
Yes.
So we're going to be doing a story time episode, which will drop on Tuesday, because Tatum's fascinated by the time that I got lured into London Sperm Bank with an Instagram advert. So I'll leave you with that.
Such a good story.
And good day.
Good day. Good day.